Oh, they spelt my name wrong. Of course they spelt my name wrong. It's fine. It's absolutely fine.
Come on home, there's no one around. Watching your video and turn up the sound. Giving opinions, you know that's a fact. We got Abigail and Jason watching the film react.
Hello, Abigail and Jason. This is another episode of Finn Reacts where I'm watching myself. Oh, okay, there's some music on at the moment. I'm in a room by myself at the moment. So because I'm a big old narcissist, I'm on the radio because I'm desperate for attention. Just had a little interview. Had a little interview with Mr. Richard Latter. And all I can remember from the interview is I sang a few songs. I remember I sang a little song for Richard at the start. I remember it was really awkward though, because he he got on the call and then he was like, "You got your guitar there with you?" And I was like, yeah, it's here. And I thought I was like starting the interview, so I was like, "I've got a song for you." And he's like, "Oh cool, do you want to like practice now?" So I started to play the song, and then after I'd finished it he was like, "Alright, so I think we're good to start now." So then I just had to play it again, and as soon as we started the interview he'd acted like he's all went into. I'm not saying there's anything against Richard Latter, but he like went into interview mode. He's like, I understand you've written a song for me. Oh, I'm gonna cringe so much. I can't wait to cringe.
Interviews we've been doing as well. Talking of interviews, got a couple of great comedians taking over the rest of the evening show for Tuesday night here on the Radio Centre. We've got Ben Morgan standing by after 9, and coming up after the latest news at 8, I'm going to introduce you to a really, really clever chap called Finnbar Murphy. He does comedy, stand-up comedy, and he also performs comedy songs as well. He kind of learned his trade and entered that world while he was down here on the South Coast and going to university in Southampton. They're both coming up on the programme tonight.
Cool. After the news, the important stuff. Oh no, time for the glum news.
What he's described as 24 hours of chaos and confusion. Since explained, people in
I wonder if people are tuning into this. You just wonder like who's like listening to the news, and the next thing you're there going, "Here's a song, here's a silly song about a rabbit." Whoa, and then they go, "Fuck off."
Around the country. It's not good enough.
Also end early.
They released a clip today and I was like, I do not remember talking about that. We started talking about like the fundamentals of comedy, and I'm like, I've been doing it for a year. I don't know what the fundamentals of comedy are. Oh, I can't believe they spelt my name with one N and 2 R's. It's like my birthday all over again. I remember talking about Edinburgh a little bit. What I'm expecting is just what it's going to sound like I know what I'm talking about, or it's going to sound like I think I know what I'm talking about, which is what I'm worried about. People are going to be like, not that loads of people are going to, I'm going to become an overnight hit, but like, if people were to watch it, just to be, or listen to it, they'll be like, who's this kid think he is talking about shit that he doesn't understand. I'm like, yeah, I'm with you, mate. Although hopefully I brought that across into the fact that I don't know what I'm talking about. I think I've quite clarified that. that I am a young boy. Doing young boy things. I shouldn't be so mad they spelled my name wrong. It's just like... Come on, man. It's one little thing. It's understandable, to be fair. That's the more popular way of spelling Finnbar, I'm pretty sure. Whatever. Cheers, Rich. Joe, what I will say, Richard Latter is a very nice man. We had a very nice conversation, I think. If anything's going to come out of this interview, it's that Richard Latter's a nice man. If anyone's going to learn anything from this interview... I don't know if it, the thing about this recording now is that I'm in a room by myself where I could have listened to this in a room with other family members, but I think I would have died. It's such an egotistical thing to be like, everyone listen to me, guys, I'm on the radio. Okay.
2020, and this is Richard Latter looking after the evenings for a bit. And coming up on Thursday this week, we've got the return of the dance. All of that, we've got a couple of comedians to introduce you to. Ben Morgan will be on the show after 9 tonight, and Finnbar Murphy is waiting in the
think
wings.
I'm a bit behind.
I caught up with him not so long ago. Had a good old natter with him. He's great, not just a comedian, but a comedy song performer as well. He's coming soon.
That's good. Another song playing. I thought I was on soon. 1 second. I think I give a shout out to Southampton Comedy Society for, if you haven't seen Southampton Comedy Society's videos, I might leave a link to their YouTube channel in the description. I think I give a shout out to Finn Reacts actually as well, so a little Finn Reactception for you.
Whistle for the choir, Fratelli's on BBC Radio Solent. It's 18 minutes past 8, and I'm going to introduce you to the first of 2 comedians for the evening show tonight. His name's Finnbar Murphy. He's not just a comedian, he does comedy songs as well, and when I spoke to him he started with a little song for me. Rich, itch, and Latto-y.
Here's the song.
He likes chocolate gatto-y.
So stupid. I'm laughing at myself.
Itch, and Latto-y on the BBC. Amazing. Thank you so much. Of course, being a vain radio presenter, anything that mentions my name, I'm going to absolutely...
One narcissist to another.
And I love chocolate gattos. Like, when you're coming up with your tracks, what do you do? How
My
do you
tracks.
What's your inspiration?
I don't use paper because I'm from the modern age. So
Sick
I
joke.
think it's usually like, I have audio files on your phone, and so I might, that's where like the music bit I'll record, just
Yeah.
jamming, that's what I
Yeah.
would say. Write down ideas.
What's your story,
and
Finn?
then if I sit down to do it,
How do you come up with
sometimes
such great
the music
ideas?
bits fit with the ideas bits, and that's how it comes about.
Give us an example of the range of topics that you tackle with your songs then.
Range of topics.
The Spider-Man one.
That my dad killed with a hammer.
Just calling at my dad.
Broke his back. So I have a whole song detailing Snowy's Odyssey, as it were.
Didn't kill it.
And
He
it's that cathartic
relieved it
experience.
from
Have you come to
life.
terms with it now after all these years because you've had the song?
Yeah, I'd like to think so, but it's still very difficult every time I play it. I get quite emotional.
Of course you're bound to, but where do you play these songs? Is it something that you've got into
Just a lie.
online streaming? Or
I lied.
Something you love to play gigs? When I heard it, I thought it was really
Yeah.
witty, it made me laugh, and that's the whole point of the
Ah.
song.
See what I mean? Richard is really nice.
It's a bit more than comedy then. And
Oh, fuck off.
And then some people just hate
Bit more than comedy, actually.
It's like every comedian dies, but you're more a musician than a comedian, would you say?
Yeah. I'm not that funny.
I don't know. I guess you've just defined me there as a human being. I'll take that with me the rest of my life.
That was me going, fuck off,
I'm
Richard.
never going to be a comedian.
I'm a comedian.
When you go to do a gig, right, you're really okay. And whereabouts are you speaking to us from? Where have you...
So I'm in South Wales at the moment.
Okay.
Whoop.
But
Shout
I
out.
went to university in Southampton, and that's when I joined
Shout out.
Southampton Comedy Society and sort of how I got into it.
Shout out.
And whereabouts did you play the gigs with the Southampton Comedy Society? Give us some names. Some
Yeah, so
classic
every
venues.
month we did a gig at the Hobbit pub. Just a free gig.
Shout out to the Hobbit. Thank you very much.
That would usually help.
Where's my free T-shirt?
It usually help us raise money for. It was really very interesting experience.
And keeping it legal, what are the best ingredients when you're sat around with friends?
What do you mean, Rich? Keeping it legal. What are you trying to get out of me? Cheeky.
I always keep it legal. I don't know if you get that sort of vibe from me, but I think
Oh, I always keep it legal. That's my catchphrase.
just really stupid. I think sort of we enjoy ourselves. I think that's the key. As long as you're enjoying yourself with your friends.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so wholesome. What wholesome advice.
Who are your inspirations? Who do you look at and you think, my God, they're good?
I'd say number one is James Acaster. I don't know if you watched him.
What a boy. Shout out to James
I
Acaster.
think that's
Thank
sort of
you.
what got me
You're welcome.
interested in performing it.
What do you do when you've got to deal with a particularly demanding audience? So you've got the hecklers, or you've done your Dead Rabbit song,
Oh, I
and it
fucking
hasn't gone
murder
particularly
them.
well. How do you win them back? Have you got any little tricks and techniques, words of wisdom? No, nothing. Oh no, don't say no. You must have some tricks.
I don't know. I think I was recently watching. I think Ellis James did this thing about Welsh comedy and Welsh being funny, and sort of an innate thing of like a Welsh comedian is like you really want everyone to like you, and so I think my initial defense in any situation is just like I'll just keep trying to be nice to you.
I think that's good.
But I'm not sort of.
Casters. Is that something that people seriously think about in the industry at the moment?
Well, as you know, I'm very high up in the industry.
Yeah.
I can answer that fully.
From there, you either get the hits, you get the viewers, or you don't.
You're either a Finn reacts or you're not.
Like you can see with the 8 out of 10 cats and their YouTube channel, they really try to like push those little clips to get as much virality.
That's just you're just spending too much time on YouTube, Finn.
Not as many people
Honestly,
are tuning into
just
to the actual
I
show.
don't know if that has any standing. There's no
Which is
source
that's a
for
good
that.
thing or a bad thing. I think you can look at it as either like
God,
neither
I'm-
good nor bad. It's just something that happens.
neither good nor bad. I'm shooting so middle of the road.
I can hear what you're saying, and I do a lot.
Don't wanna
of music
piss
records,
anyone
and
off.
One of the statistics that shocked this film. They
Well,
were
it might have been better. It might have been better.
I'm not cringing as much as I thought I would
I'll
be.
create an algorithm
is
for comedy.
Interesting.
We might
Although I
need
haven't
to
started singing yet.
mine and-
I think I still sing a song at the end of this.
Like, 'cause we're laughing too much.
I don't know if it's going to include that.
Make us laugh some more. Give us another song.
Yeah, there we go.
What would you like to
On
play
cue.
for us now?
I don't know which one do you want. I
Do the Dead Rabbit one. Do the Dead
Yeah.
Rabbit one. Yeah, that's
Do
good.
the Dead Rabbit one. That's what I want to hear people shout at me, please.
Yeah.
I remember when I was performing this, I was doing like so many facial expressions.
It's
Nobody's-
like snowy.
Nobody's going to see the video. I guess it helps with the performance.
Snow was white snow. And if he looked at you, you'd know how much he loved you.
I don't even know if this is funny anymore.
Oh, snowy. More than he needed to, I'm sure.
Just reviewing my singing now. My actual singing.
You went the distance. You were already dead. My dad's messed in the head.
Next, I might clean this up. Remove the swearing from it.
I'm feeling
It's hard. I wasn't hard.
I'll sing from the rabbit's perspective. Don't tell me it's done. This is the song from the rabbit's perspective.
Just me enjoying my own comedy. Love it. I'm really supporting myself right now. I want me to do well. Swimming, swimming, swimming in heaven. Yeah, I'm swimming. Just sing along. Don't sing along to yourself, mate. See, when you're not watching the video, you're not seeing the... There's a lot you're missing here, guys.
I'm sorry.
I think it's the first time that bit has been recorded, actually. Oh, that sounded good. Oh, that didn't sound too bad.
Amazing.
Okay.
And boy oh boy, Finn has actually uploaded loads of songs to BBC Upload, and look, hey, you got notes.
I haven't. I don't know why you said that.
Which is why we're talking
I think
now.
it was because when I was uploading it, it just kept not working, so I kept doing pressing the upload button, and it would get to like 15% and stop. I haven't uploaded loads of songs. I've got like 3 songs.
Yeah, no, write a bit and you could send it to someone and ask them what they think, and we perform it in front of each other, and then they
And finally, shout out to my friends.
I don't have like
You're welcome.
A godly comedy mentor of some sorts, but it's good to have a network of friends around you that can support you in that way.
Check out your back catalogue, find out more about you. Where online is the best place for them to go?
I have a YouTube channel called Finnbar Murphy, that's my name. On there I've made a playlist of...
Well, they spelled my name wrong, so people are going to search for me. If you search me...
A series called Finn Reacts, where I watch...
Well, if you look for Finn Reacts, you're already here.
If that's what you're into.
Shout out to Finn Reacts, finally. So many shout outs.
Hits out of that collection of different things.
None of them.
Oh, no, don't be cruel on yourself. Well, look, Finn, thanks very much. We'll check that out, and thank you for joining us on BBC Radio Solent.
Thank you for having me. It was very enjoyable.
That's such an awkward end. It was very enjoyable. Well, that was interesting. That was alright. It wasn't as bad as I was expecting. I think I said some alright stuff. I think, again, nothing on Richard here. I really enjoyed Richard's company. The interview. He's a very good interviewer. Not like that. I've been so many interviews, guys, compared to any job interviews. No, he's very good. I just thought it was funny. He was like, "So what do you reckon is going on in the industry?" I'm like, "Yeah, the industry." So, but yeah, that was sick. Hope you enjoyed that, Abigail and Jason. I think I might have missed some of the footage. I'm not sure. I'll have to rewatch, but I'll check. But yeah, that was fun. It was on the radio for the first time. What you've just witnessed the first. Hope you're doing well. Keeping on.